Welcome to the Goat Mentality Podcast. You're rocking it out with the hardest rappers, the hardest trappers. And former guest, newest member, Trey Charles, is once again here to join us. We're talking about violating HIPAA on here. We're talking...
Yeah, we were just sitting here spitting old war stories using first and last names.
First, last, and sometimes middle names.
Yeah.
Too. Yep.
If we know them. Spouting birthdays.
Yeah.
What was so weird, because I no longer work in this field, so I feel like I'm fine to talk about this. There was an app on the computer they gave me, which just like had all the case notes of every client and everything like that. But it also would have like their home address, social security, like a bunch of really personal stuff. So for a while I was like, I'm gonna commit some of these to memory, and then I was like, that's not even a joke though.
Yeah.
Like I should not do that.
Working those jobs. I feel like you can talk about previous jobs, just like you can't say their names, you know? And you can't say where you were working.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know anything.
I'm not
saying where I work.
I think
before.
you just tell a story and it's just like, this is while I was around this person.
I feel like I shouldn't have.
This is my associate.
Yeah. I was hanging
When
out
my associate started punching himself in the face because we couldn't go to Chili's.
Yeah. my boy,
Applebee's, dude. It's
Applebee's.
yeah.
my boy bit me in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Really?
hanging out with my boy bit me in the hand because he was mad because we were watching a movie and he couldn't be on that side of the house.
I had one of my strength coaches back when I was in like high school, always doing it. He was like in college to be like a kinesiologist,
Mm-hmm.
and they had him shadow like a gym teacher for a couple weeks, and the guy like had people with Down syndrome in his gym class, and he was like, you know what they say about people with Down syndrome? 99% of them, nicest person you'll ever meet. 1% meaner than a rattlesnake.
Oh, wow.
That kind of true though. I mean, but that's
meaner than a rattlesnake.
meaner than a rattlesnake, dude. They're gonna, you know, but that's the thing, dude. They don't have a rattle. You know?
No, they don't. The DS doesn't carry a rattle.
No, they don't.
Can you imagine having a kid and they're like, he's got Down syndrome? You're like, oh, he'll just be fun and loving like the rest of our lives. Just the meanest cocksucker you've ever met in your life.
Vindictive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking to Tia about this. Like, if an autistic person, it would be awesome. Like, if the ones we worked with, like the nonverbal ones, if they were able to like talk to you, and but they do it in like a threatening tone, where you're like, "I'm sorry, man, but you can't get into the kitchen." And he's like, "You got two options. I get into the kitchen and I get to eat the peanut butter with my bare hands, or I'm going to tear the door off the hinges and rip everything out of the covers and assault you. What do you want?
Yeah.
Your move."
Yeah, man. But yeah, there's that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Pick your poison, because either of those two scenarios is going to happen.
Hey, pal, I know this is my third snack of the day, but either you're gonna give me a full portion, the rest of you gave me half a portion. Either you give me the rest of the portion, or I'm gonna break both kitchen doors down, and I'm gonna punch somebody in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Here, well, you actually want me to turn off The Price is Right? What do you think about this? I'm gonna bang my head against a brick wall. All right? What do you think about that?
I really, I in my head, I have an example, but I would have to say first and last name.
Absolutely crucial to the story.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That bitch, dude.
Yeah.
So like there was a client where every time he would see another client who was female, he would say her first and last name and be like, that bitch should shut up and die. And then you'd be like, whoa, what's fuck? And then you'd be like, whoa, calm down, buddy, calm down. And he'd be like, shouldn't she just shut up and die? And she was like this very afraid woman in a walker. And she'd be like, you shut up. And he'd be like slamming doors and shit in her face. She's in a walker, can hardly move. Yeah, that's the thing, dude, is like they all have like needs that need to be met, but like they don't understand the needs of others
At all.
So they're like, why is this person doing that? And it's like, well, why have you done everything that you've done the past 15 minutes?
Yeah,
You
your
know?
moves aren't making much sense.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Calling out others.
Yeah, no, they make pretty wicked moves sometimes, and then they are. It's interesting because they can be at times some of the most selfish people you've ever interacted with, but then there's moments of like where they're really sweet to one another.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's few and far between. But
Mhm.
like you're like, why can't you be like that all the time, dude?
Yep.
What the hell?
Sometimes the sweetness is the calm before the
Before the storm.
yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
they're lowering your guard. It's like when you introduce two dogs together and they're like sniffing around. And you're like, oh, I think they kind of like each other.
Yeah,
They
then they
just
start
start-
pushing their necks on
Yeah.
one another.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is that fucked up to say?
What?
That's my bad. Comparing people to dogs.
Yeah, good work, Trey. Yep, we're gonna have the ADA on our fucking ass now because of what you're saying.
We're
Sick.
gonna have the whole American.
I'm
with
not comparing them
Disabilities
to
Act.
dogs.
Act on our ass. You understand?
Yeah. Well,
What's new with you?
I have had a very boring week.
Really?
Very boring week. Well, I had to help somebody reset their password and reset their credit card information for a certain website for like a malware blocker.
Mm-hmm.
And they had told me at the beginning, they were like, very old lady, she's like, I got really upset with them because I sent them a letter with my email, my password, my credit card information. And you're like, I was like, never do that again. Never do that again. But yeah, she sent Malwarebytes a letter
Mm-hmm.
saying, change it now. And you think that would work. And it's like, what address are you sending this to? But
A physical
good.
envelope.
physical envelope.
She licked that fucker, put a stamp
Yep.
on it, and said, I need that shit changed.
Yeah.
I
Made
better
a day.
open my computer tomorrow morning, and the password is different.
And like trying to explain two-step verification to that person. She's like, I don't know how to do two-step verification. And I was like, follow along with me right now.
It's hilarious that a lot of the older people are like, yeah, Mexicans come over here, foreigners come here, and they don't assimilate. And it's like, you've assimilated goose egg with the phones, all
Yeah.
right? You haven't that's the language that you need to learn to survive right
Yep.
now, and you're assimilating not at all.
Exactly.
It was when I was a kid. It's like,
Yeah, but it's
This
not.
is-
Grow
anymore.
up.
yeah, grow up.
Telling us to grow up.
Look at you. You a grown ass man shitting and pissing yourself. Can't even use a damn iPad.
Mhm. I put your phone on airplane mode. You're fucked for life.
Yep. No, straight up.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on.
I'm thinking about coming into your store, like I said. Think of this. I'm going to come into Elliot's store, and I'm going to go up to one of their techs and be like, I just got this phone. All my storage is filled. I don't know what's going on. And they go in. They go in and they're like, oh, it's all in your photo apps. It looks like you got to back some up to the iCloud. Go in there. And it's just the same picture of my dick, asshole, and balls over a mirror. And they got to scroll through that. I'm like, why are you looking at these? What the hell's wrong with you?
Just
I
like
need
512 gigabytes
Yeah.
full of just the same picture.
I need these.
Can't even do software updates anymore. Just because I got pictures of my dick, balls, and asshole, this phone's fucked up.
It's a good
It was
picture.
sold to me fucked up.
My face is in it and everything. Like I'm looking down. I'm standing on a mirror.
Yeah.
Looking into the camera. Yeah, what's stopping me from pulling up to one of those stores and just having my screensaver be just
Nothing's
dick?
stopping you. Nothing's stopping
You open it up long ways, just my dick and some tile floor. Huh?
Nothing is
Go-
stopping you.
Go, my
toes.
phone won't update.
Yeah.
Should you do
Emails
that?
ASAP.
Absolutely not. We do have a cop in there, and I feel like that would be something you'd get kicked out for.
I'd be
Dude,
fucking furious,
dude.
dude. My lock screen is not my penis, but you get into my home screen. There's my dick and balls. And no one should even be in there in the first place. That's my own personal business. That's passcode restricted. And you're gonna bring this to the authorities for what?
Yeah.
Consider yourself lucky you even got to see it, and then lock that fucker and put it back
Well,
on
what
your hip
issue would you come in with?
with my dick and balls as the wallpaper.
Well, would that be the issue you're having?
No, I would probably come in and I would be like, yeah, once again, yeah, my storage app it's completely full. They would go, well, it's all in the notes, and then they would go into the notes and find a detailed explanation of how I'm gonna exterminate Tim Cook, and I'm naming names of Apple employees, making a big manifesto. That's my entire storage.
Just nuts, dude.
hmm
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
That'd be real tough.
Oh boy. We really tried hard not saying where I worked, and then you just dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut. Who the fuck knows who that is? I don't know who he is until you told me who he was.
Yeah, but I know who he is.
Yeah, because you probably watched that fucking Ashton
That's what they say,
Kutcher
dude.
movie.
1 out of 3 men don't know who Tim Cook is.
I don't know.
What do you know him for then?
What do I know Tim
Yeah.
Cook for?
Yeah.
I got his personal number. Yeah. I was riding Coach, Spirit Airlines, met him. I was like, wow, that was a really cool and humble guy that I met. I bet that he's not forcing Chinese kids to build his product.
And you'd be absolutely right.
Yeah. We were just taking shooters at Tito's. And he was like, no, I put the nets up. I put nets up.
Oh my god.
I paid for that. I did put the nets up. 6 shooters in because that's all you're allowed on Spirit Airlines. We just had too many of them jump out the window. I had to put the nets up.
So where do you go from there?
How was your week, Trey?
It's been good.
How does it feel being a goat?
It feels good. You told me me and Maria were making dinner. Yeah. They brought me in permanent member.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Permanent.
Just a squad of some of the stupidest people
Mhm.
Yeah.
in the Minneapolis comedy scene.
We,
I went to summer school every year of high school that I could.
yeah, and I mean the initiation was kind of crazy. Like we had you like shit your pants and piss your pants for us. Then we burned cigars on you. It was
Mhm. It was fun. I had fun
it
doing
was yeah.
it.
It was I was
Yeah.
I was just happy the whole time because I knew we're getting another goat. You know what I mean?
I was happy too. I've never really been part of very many clubs or
Yep.
anything, so it really didn't seem that bad. Pissed shit myself.
And once
Cigars
Sonny gets
burned.
out of jail, dude.
That's
Right.
Easter Sunday.
Once Sonny gets out of jail, we have the 4th mic and all the boys are together.
Exactly.
You guys showed me that it's a really nice mic that you guys have just been setting aside.
Yep.
for him.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, it's like a beer for the fallen soldier.
Exactly.
We just leave it on the table for him
Yeah.
for when he comes back.
Beer of the fallen soldier.
Yeah.
We just have a chair at the table, just empty with a mic on a plate,
Yep, for Sonny.
which I think is very respectful.
I don't think I've ever been to a VFW, but from what it sounds like, they just believe in fantasy.
That's cap.
You have been to a VFW.
I've never been to a VFW.
That's bullshit. How long have you been doing stand-up comedy in Minnesota?
Three never got booked.
You've
at a
been
VFW.
you've been at a VFW or a Legion,
You've been-
guaranteed.
Or like a Eagles.
Or Eagles.
No, I've not. I swear on my life.
This is where playing video games all day gets you. Never even been to a damn Legion.
No, I don't think so.
VFW. You've
Damn.
never lived.
Yeah, you gotta go to Legion.
I want
We have
to.
one right over there.
Yeah.
We could just
Sunday,
sit
let's
there
go.
all day and drink today.
We could shoot the next episode in the Legion.
Yeah,
That'd be a good.
They probably just
idea.
let us set up.
yeah.
I
I
don't-
think we shoot the next episode in the Legion. We sit in there like round booth, no pants on, completely pantsless from the waist down. and record without their permission.
Mhm. I think that'd be a good idea. That'd probably be a good pod. I don't think they would mind, to be honest.
No, they wouldn't mind. Wide angle shot of our leg of our legs under the table
Yep.
like this.
Yeah.
At times crossing your legs so your balls and dick are mashed down. Yeah.
Oh.
Um, damn, we lost steam there.
Yep. That.
And
that
Elliot,
Is that-
how's
you-
your week?
That.
Oh, we
you
already talked
already
about
asked
it.
me.
We already
Oh.
talked about it. Then I brought it to a grinding halt because I was talking about one time going on a Spirit Airlines flight with my good buddy Tim.
Tim sounds
You-
cool.
You didn't lose steam there. I just don't. I don't know what to say without incriminating myself.
Start the job talk,
the
and
fifth.
now we're all scared of losing them.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Aiden, what's been going on in your week?
Well, this would be more,
Yeah.
more job talk. So, and it's so gay that we work at places where they're like, you cannot. I get
Yeah.
why where we work, we can't talk about
I
it.
get it. Yeah.
I don't think that it's like never talk about it, but I should not talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it doesn't make you look good.
Yeah.
To people who haven't worked in the workforce, they don't feel it. Fucking work there. You should work in a group home for 6 months. That should be mandatory.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's our IDF right there, dude. Just
Yeah.
every person from the age of like 16 to 20
You got to
just-
work in a group
we
home.
work in a group home, dude.
Have to.
You become a more patient man.
You really do. Or it breaks you.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's the thing, dude, is after a while, just like the IDF, you become monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up.
What else has been new? Oh, with me.
I heard the neighbors upstairs have just been cocking guns, dude.
Well, yeah. I'm well, I've been smoking weed and I'm 25 years old and I think I've gotten the onset paranoid schizophrenia
Yeah.
that comes with that.
Yep.
So lately every night I've been walking down to the market and getting myself 42 ounce of Steel Reserve and a Black and Mild.
Yep.
Because I don't work.
No.
I can't
Right.
now.
Right.
So I walk back here and I sit on my couch and I try to drink my Steel Reserve and smoke my Black and Mild.
Yep.
And I got my neighbors upstairs cocking guns.
That's so
They're
crazy.
sending the government after me, dude. I don't understand how that. It's just crazy to me.
it kind of like infuriates me a little bit because like why are they doing that, dude? What have you done?
I don't know what I've done, but I can understand why the government would want someone in my position, someone who doesn't have a job. I walk down to the corner store every night and I get my Steel Reserve and a Black and Mild, and the government sees me and goes, "This fucker knows too much."
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I remember we were hanging out, came back home. Couch was obviously moved.
Move,
Yeah, dude.
visibly moved, and I knew it was happening. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how to stop it.
You know, I gotta be empathetic here. You know, it's crazy that the government would want to do that to you. I'm sorry that's happening.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, as a as a part of my paranoid schizophrenia, I've developed multiple personalities,
Really?
but they all experience the gun cocking. Of
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Nigel, British voice
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
head, dude. Yeah, he's from the UK. He's really cool. That's why I
Yeah.
have all the tea in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see. You know, with Nigel, he would say the same thing. He'd be, I walked down to the corner store to get me 42 ounce of Steel Reserve. I come home, the neighbors are cocking guns upstairs. I can't even smoke my Black and Mild.
Yeah, dude.
They're watching me.
It sounds like you've just lived in the UK for so long. It's crazy to
Mhm.
watch you turn like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I got a lot of voices in
Yeah.
my head. Tons, dude. And I think that's what the government wants to get a hold of.
Yep.
My knowledge.
I think so too.
Yeah. I think they look at a guy like me and go, that guy's filled with knowledge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're walking around the neighborhood, camera around your
Intel.
neck, taking photos of people.
Mhm.
We got to get that intel from this.
We
guy.
gotta get. That's every schizophrenic person. They're right. The government's trying to steal the intel.
Why? I mean,
They're trying to get a hold of the intel. I mean, why else would you see vans and sticks mysteriously placed? You know,
Yeah, I
on
don't
your
know.
walk.
Sticks. They put them
Sticks.
everywhere.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're obviously in the path. It's like, why are they there? They're no. They wouldn't just fall from a tree directly onto the sidewalk.
no. What are
Even-
these sticks doing on this path?
Right.
I go
Yeah.
for a walk every day. Stick.
Yeah, no.
When we were outside smoking and you started a sentence and trailed off, I just imagined like you having dementia. You like a person like Elliot's size in his later years with dementia is a scary beast.
Yeah.
You mean well, but you're stumbling around like dude, like the picture you sent me on Facebook. The guy looking in the Ring camera, going back to his old house.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I'd be terrified.
Fucker's driving. Like he has severe dementia to the point where he's going to his old house.
Mhm.
He's driving himself there. That's insane. Those people are truly on missions from God.
Yeah.
When a dementia or Alzheimer's patient escapes, that's a mission from
Mhm.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The angel speaking directly to them. It says, "Go to your old house."
Go home.
Yeah, man. That I don't know if I would. I guess you're saying you're seeing signs of dementia in me.
Yeah, I mean, just trailing off sentences.
Yep.
Just wearing out your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This sucks, dude. It's really sad to see it happen to a
Yeah.
friend.
I'm really getting worried about these going away.
The Zins, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I'm on the Rogues
Chugging rogues, dude.
because
Going
I
rogue.
can't find Zins fucking anywhere. And that's the thing too, is like Rogues literally burnt my gums to a point where they were peeling in my mouth.
Whoa.
So I don't want to do Rogues for that long. I think 110's gonna be fine, but I gotta find some Zins somewhere. And I bet, dude, in the coming months, a pack of Zins gonna be like $15. It's looking bleak.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling Tia about these. I was like, I can't find them anywhere. She's like, oh no, what are you gonna do? And I was like, right, what am I gonna
Yeah.
do? And she was like, well, you didn't think you were gonna do that forever. And I was like, I kind of did.
Yeah.
Really? I've been trying to wean myself off them.
How many you do a day, dude? Come on.
I was doing probably a pack and a half before, and now I'm down to like, well, I've done 2 today now, so
And it's 11:50, not noon yet.
right.
Oh
But
my-
I was up at like 8,
Yeah.
so not bad, dude. Sorry.
I treat all of my vices that way. Like drinking, I never thought I was gonna stop until a doctor was like, "You have to stop drinking."
Mhm.
That's Zins. When I go into the doctor and they're like, "You've burned a hole in your stomach," and I'll be like, start weaning myself
Yep.
off them.
Yeah.
So I remember when we were first doing Zins on the road, you would be like, I gotta spit them out.
Yeah. Now I just
Now, yeah, I mean that's the evolution right there.
because
And
that
we went
has
from
to be the
3s to
bad part.
6s.
That has to be the bad part.
Mm-hmm.
Is the swallowing
Yeah.
of the saliva.
Yeah.
Really?
Zins?
Yeah. Yeah. You should just order them online.
It says 25, no more than 25 cans for 30 days, but you can
Yeah.
get it for $5 online.
Yeah. They'll keep you going for a month.
That would. I
Yeah, but you gotta make that last.
yeah,
You
I
down to
do.
your last 10, are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You
I
just
picked this up
count
a
'em-
couple of days ago,
you're
so I
counting
have like,
down.
quite a few. I'm trying to only do like 3 a day.
I had a horrible dream the other day where a nuclear bomb was being dropped directly on the city of Minneapolis, and I had left my Zins in my car, and they were like, imminent impact from a nuclear bomb, and I was like, I gotta get out there and get those Zins,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I get that. I
Yep.
think if I found out, what would you do if you had 5 minutes? Like we found out right now that it was over. There was no time to go see anybody. It was just us here right now. 5 minutes.
Pack another bowl.
I'd probably make a couple phone calls.
Yeah, me too.
Then just like sit down. I'd probably smoke some weed, have a little drink.
Yeah, I think I would. As I'm making phone calls, I'd be grabbing that vodka off the table and just guzzling it
Yeah,
in the counter in there.
Mhm.
Just fucking
grabbing the Malort, dude,
Mhm.
slamming that shit down.
Yeah, bleak thought. Yeah,
I don't know.
No, yeah,
5
I mean,
minutes.
5. That's all we got.
yeah, dude, I'm doing everything
That's gonna
that makes me
way
feel
too good.
good.
You're gonna start crying.
I would definitely start crying because I'd be on the phone and be like, I'm so sorry, I love you so much.
Yeah, I literally I just make phone calls. Go, hey, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then like call. Yeah, no, I'd call my lady. I'd call my family.
Yep.
So probably just like the immediate family. I can't spend the last 5 minutes making fucking phone calls.
Yeah.
You know, I'd call my parents and my siblings.
Do you think we'd have cell service?
Yeah. If it hasn't
If-
impacted yet.
Yeah.
If we did, I'd do that. I mean, if we didn't, I don't know. I'd probably fire the Wii up, play some House of the Dead too. I mean, we're gonna fucking die.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is a bleak thought to have, but it could. I don't know. Is it every day kind of? I don't know. Every day
Yeah.
kind of is like that where you're like, well, I don't really know if I'm going to. Every time you leave.
Well, I guess so, but like you don't know. That's the thing. With a nuclear bomb being dropped on you, you know you're gonna die.
Yeah. So you're moving different.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think it would take before, like, say we knew the world was going to end in like 30 days? How long do you think it would take before things like society wise start getting really bad?
Right
Like,
now.
Yeah, like immediately.
Mhm.
Say we had 2 years.
Yeah.
What's the cutoff point? Like where people
I
start
think
acting crazy?
give it 6 months, and then people are gonna go, I have a year and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think people would start acting great. Yeah, right away.
There'd be a
I think
lot of suicides. There, yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
that's a crazy- that's the crazy thing to do.
The goat mentality podcast.
Because if you hear the world's ending in 2 years,
Yeah.
and your first thought is I gotta kill myself now, it's like, what the fuck were you waiting for? You should have just
Yeah,
done that
honestly.
anyway. Oh,
that's
my
right.
fault.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, this is all speculative
That's my
and in
fault.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
and
is
in
all
Minecraft.
Minecraft, and
I think yeah, on
Dude.
the better topics, would you guys think about frickin' Kobe Bryant back in the day? He was so sick, wasn't he?
Yeah, dude, I don't think he actually did this stuff in Denver. People keep talking about.
what are you doing? What are people saying
Oh,
that he did in
boy.
Denver? I don't know.
The one reason he got kicked off the Lakers with that personal trainer.
Mm-hmm. I keep
Forced
just
himself on personal trainers.
Yeah. I keep
Yeah.
steering
Wow,
it
that's
into
crazy that
murky
they would
water.
say that.
I don't
We're
know.
on the Wisconsin Dells duck boat, and I'm trying to roll this.
Yep.
I'm trying to barrel roll this bastard.
Did you ever go on the Wisconsin Dells
Mm.
jet boats?
No,
I
did you?
went on there and so they'll do all these crazy tricks where the boat will go nose up,
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting front row, and the water just came in on me, and like I like breathed a bunch of water in, and I had like an asthma attack and had to get off.
You had to get high.
Yeah.
How
get
old
off.
were you?
Oh,
9.
Okay. I never did that shit. At the duck boats, like 2 years ago, someone flipped.
Really?
The duck boat
Nice.
flipped, yeah.
On the road or
how much is it?
No, in the water. Like toppled over.
what?
Yeah.
Every time you see a guy driving a duck boat, you go, he's way too drunk to drive a boat. Now they turn that bitch to a car too.
Are they drunk normally?
they look what are you? You're in a blue sleeveless shirt with some fucking
I would
with
say
some Oakleys on the top of your head,
Yep.
burnt. What are you gonna be sober?
I would say most of the people in the Wisconsin Dells during the summer are drunk, and in
Yeah.
the winter it's only drunk.
Mhm.
The people that live in the Wisconsin Dells in the winter are a different breed.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I got my own family and I bring them to the Dells, dude. And I got a son that wears a
Mhm.
white T-shirt into the pool.
Yeah, the white Under Armour T-shirt.
Mhm.
Really cool.
And you see his fucking nipples right through,
Yeah.
right through that white Under
Yep.
Armour T-shirt in the biggest wave pool
Mhm.
in America, dude.
Yep, 9-foot waves, Mount Olympus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Apparently, like they would advertise as 9-foot waves. The first like couple months, they were actually 9 feet,
Yeah.
Oh.
and then somebody like a kid drowned in it, and then they're like, "Well, let's make it 6 feet." But let's still say 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They didn't want to change the billboard.
That is the best
Yeah.
wave pool in the world, though.
It is a fun wave pool. Yeah, they didn't want to change
Dude,
the billboards. Probably.
Yeah, I went on the off season, and no waves going, nothing.
Well, the
So-
wave pool's outside.
Yeah. No, I really missed out.
Poseidon's Rage is what it's called.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is what it's called. I don't know. This has been quite an episode.
Yep.
Sorry, I kept
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
it into murky waters.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck our jobs.
Yep. Fuck our jobs. We don't give a shit. People are cocking guns upstairs.
People-
What's the point of all this? Nuke's gonna drop in 5
Uh-huh.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nuke dropping in 5.
Yeah.
This
You
has been-
you running outside? You staying inside? Nuke's dropping.
I
Were you
I
hanging out?
probably want to just see it,
Yeah.
honestly, because
Uh.
it would be like
I'd maybe try to get up to the roof.
go banging on a neighbor's door. Eric, Eric, they're dropping a bomb.
You hear the news? They're dropping bombs outside.
Getting fucked up at the American Legion, convincing yourself that they're dropping a nuke, and you sprint back. You don't drive. You
Yeah.
sprint back to the house, get upstairs all sweaty. Eric, get out over the door. I want to get on the
They're
roof.
dropping the big one.
I want to get a good view of it.
Giving him a hug. Dude, I fucking love you. My phone's not working.
I'm calling my parents.
I've been trying to call my family. They're not answering.
Yeah, dude, going to the Legion, having a drink, convincing yourself
Mhm.
into PTSD.
Several drinks. Drinking yourself into a state of delirium and convincing yourself that they're dropping a nuclear bomb on Minneapolis.
Of all places.
I think if they did, it would be a coastal city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be New York or LA
Yeah.
for sure. Which that happens indifferent about.
Trey says
We're gonna
he
lose a
couldn't
few
give
good ones,
damn.
but we'll lose a lot of bad ones too. So taking up space, starting
Yeah,
shake things
you
up a
got
little
to
bit.
Experience New York with me for a
Mhm.
full 33 days.
Full
We were
33.
talking. We never left each other's side for 33 days.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Even right
Yeah.
into sleeping in the same bed.
Slept in the same bed.
For all 33 days?
I would not have been able to if I were you. I'd have been losing my fucking mind, dude. I just not never being able to get a nice quiet night's sleep.
Because his
Mhm.
damn snoring.
Yeah, you're sleeping on. It was one of the hardest beds I've slept on.
It was pretty rough.
It was.
It almost felt like a pull-out couch.
Yeah. It was really bad. I remember when we first sitting on it when we
Mhm.
got there, and I was like, 30 days.
What did the Airbnb ever say about me
28.
spilling coffee all over the bed?
Oh, they're like, you owe us $40, and I was like, it don't even look like y'all cleaned it.
and that was it?
They're like, we're gonna reach out to Airbnb support, and that's it.
You might not ever be able to rent an Airbnb again.
Didn't
Small
you just get
price.
one in Duluth?
I was under Kale's account,
Oh.
but I mean, if they were like, you can't rent ever again or pay the $40, like I'd pay the $40. I'd be like, I need $20, cocksucker.
Yeah. That was the last night we were there. I spilled an entire cup of coffee all over the bed.
Was it? I thought it was like 2 weeks before we had to like deal with it for a while.
I thought it was like the night before because I thought we did pretty damn good up to that point without spilling anything on the bed.
Yeah, maybe it was just like a few days before. But
That was a wicked living arrangement, dude. Cooking right under the TV. Like,
every other time I cooked, setting off the fire alarm.
mm-hmm.
Bathroom straight into the living room / bedroom / kitchen.
No privacy.
Trey, how long have you been running your home healthcare business?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
We could bleep that out.
What was the timestamp?
Yeah, now Aiden's scared of losing his job
we
too.
could say where I work, but
Didn't
God
say
help
the
us,
name.
You did.
Well,
I did not.
yours isn't a violation.
Yeah.
Ours could be. I mean, it's probably not a violation mentioning the name of the company, but it might be.
I do like that we're at 30. Oh, okay. Cool. Dude, when you were talking about your old client and you were like saying you were cutting her name out
Mm-hmm.
of that story, it felt like you were doing karaoke and skipping the N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm doing Gold Digger. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is I've never heard you not do. You never skip an N-word in a karaoke
At Otters?
set.
Oh, you let it fly. You let it breathe. You walk in there, you go, yeah, I'm the biggest guy at the bar. So you get up there and sing Gold Digger. I remember that night I was at Otters, and I think we were all there. That dude belted out the entirety of Runaway
Yep.
by
Mhm.
Kanye West.
Yeah,
And then I walked outside, and he didn't even have his hands on his knees, was just bent over going, throwing up all liquid next to the dumpster. He did the song, walked outside, and threw up.
Bossed up.
He was
Yeah.
like, "This is for everybody going through a breakup. I just
Yeah.
went through a tough one."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And he was blasting straight liquor all over the dumpster.
Sang a 9-minute
That's tight.
karaoke song. Everybody wanted to murder him.
Yeah. Just like
Everybody, sorry, not everybody wanted to unalive him.
yeah. Everybody wanted to throw him to the ground and stomp him and
Right.
rub glass in his face.
Yep.
And
Uh-huh.
ultimately unalive him.
Ultimately unalive
Yeah.
him in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to just spawn a wither right in Otter's bar.
Just come at him with a diamond pickaxe.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, real life spawn egg.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever play Minecraft?
I love Minecraft. I was really bad at building houses.
Yeah.
I was terrible at it.
You always
So-
running the green top?
Mhm. I was rolling a green, dude. I'd be rolling a green top 2-3 days, struggling.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Rolling a green top.
When you're putting when you build your house out of dirt and it sits so long you get the grass on top. Trey's
Yeah.
got the green top.
Yeah,
He said it's only for a night, but he's got the green top. The only reason I liked that game was to get into my friend's world and destroy their things.
You're a
Yeah.
griefer.
I
Dude,
loved
you
griefing.
griefing?
I love griefing.
Yeah, well, some of my friends really didn't trust me into their worlds who are good at building.
Mm.
And the people that were good at building, they put a lot of time into it, and it's like they'd build something real cool, but it's like
I remember.
it's not that cool.
Yeah, I remember we would join my friend's little brother's friends on Xbox Live, play Minecraft, and we would grief their world and just like murder their dogs, bury their
Oh
diamonds in
my
the ground.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, killing their dog. That's
You would go in there and kill the dogs?
Well, I did not kill the dogs. I
Slaying
would
the
I would
dogs.
hide the diamonds, but Tony would
Genghis McVie walking in
Yeah.
there.
so Tony would fucking murder his brother's dogs, and then it got so bad one time his brother started crying and he couldn't play Xbox for like 2 weeks after
Because he was murdering his
because
dogs on Xbox.
he murdered his little brother's dogs. He was inconsolable about it.
Do you remember the John McAfee story where he killed his neighbor's dog?
No.
His neighbor poisoned his dog.
Mm-hmm.
He lived on like a beachfront property where he was having all those like women shit on him through a hammock,
Yep.
oh
and his
nice.
beachfront neighbor didn't like his dogs, so his neighbor poisoned the dogs. So John McAfee and his squad pulled up on him and shot him and killed him.
Holy
and it was
shit.
like he never really got charged for the crime.
Because the dog was getting poisoned.
No, no one could like tie it back to him.
Oh shit!
Like his boys wouldn't. He was like the richest guy on the island by
Yeah.
millions and millions of dollars. So he was just paying dudes in the town to be his like private security,
oh sick.
and they think he probably just paid
Mhm.
them to roll up and kill that guy. But
Poisoned
he
my
was having
fucking dog.
yeah. His story's pretty wicked, dude. Just
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. I mean, until I found out that he was getting shit on down in like
Man
some
likes
South
what he
American.
Posting videos of him like licking the bottoms of dirty boots
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Oh,
He made like you know his story, right? He created like this like software that like every computer was
Like
installed with.
antivirus.
Yeah, was
Huh?
installed with, and he made millions and millions of dollars. And then I don't know where, but somewhere along the line, he like kind of started losing some screws, and he ended up down in this like South American country, and he was posting on Twitter about like deep state conspiracies and things like that. He was paying all these women to shit on him through a hammock, and
Yep.
was just traveling around the country convinced that someone was trying to kill him. And he did get killed.
I didn't know. I thought he just died
Oh.
of illness. Wait, John McAfee.
I think he committed suicide or something.
why would he do that? They
But
probably,
some
they,
people
they
don't
probably,
suicide.
Yeah.
Yep.
they probably did him like fucking speaker knockers, dude.
Yep.
Heart attack in his garage. Get picked up by what a white Camaro,
Yep.
blacked out windows. 3 days later, heart attack in his garage.
Yep.
Rest in peace, speaker knockers, for real.
It's the speaker knockers.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what this
Dude, that
is.
that last album, dude, I can't believe they did him so dirty.
You don't know speaker
Dude.
knockers?
No.
Dude, it's
You know speaker.
you know
a
speaker
song.
knockers. I was trying to get a couple bands by my lonely.
Play unlicensed music right now.
Huh?
What's that?
Play unlicensed copyrighted music right now. Get this
Mhm.
entire episode.
We
so
can, we
it's
can play
flat.
5
Dude,
seconds.
play
of it,
all
right?
of Rico's story right now. Play all 4 parts.
We can play 5 seconds of a song, right? 3.
Yeah.
Let me. Here we go.
And I was hungry. Now I got a couple.
That's all we can play.
Wow. I don't know if I do know that.
You mad?
Trying
or
to make
nah.
a couple bands by my lonely.
What year did it come out?
It's like 2015,
Was it? I thought it'd be even
maybe later than that.
2014.
2014. You're
Yeah.
exactly right. Trying to make
Year
a
of our
couple
Lord. Mm-hmm.
bands by my lonely.
I don't think I did know
Dude,
that
Rico,
song.
you got to listen to Rico's story.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that
Ooh.
thing said something else on the back of that semi.
Wow.
What country do you think has the worst car accidents? Because
Honestly,
Russia's the cliche answer.
Yeah, I was trying to think about that. I feel like that's all we see.
I was about to say, I think maybe even America.
America,
Yeah,
has
aside
some-
from Russia, I think it's America.
Yeah.
probably a population thing. We just have
Yeah.
like more people.
More people, more cars. Well, and like a lot of these places, they're like, hey,
Nice,
they're-
dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
No.
Couldn't give a fuck, dude. Buy a real car.
He's kind of doing what everybody wants
Dude,
Yeah.
to
look,
do.
and he did nothing about it.
Mm-mm. No, he wasn't.
He
gonna
saw
do
the bitch in
anything.
him. Yeah, but there's just
Oh.
more space in America. I feel like you have more time to get real fast. Get a chugging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no laws, just women can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
one
Too
big law.
dangerous. You can swerve in and out of lanes, doesn't matter.
You can fire AK-47 out every window of
Yeah.
your vehicle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the Middle East ones that I see, it's just the one car getting like totaled.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
they're just
it's
like no
just
laws.
like
I'm just gonna fuck around.
50 dudes
Yeah.
standing there watching like a 1997 Toyota Corolla whip around in the sand,
Uh-huh.
and it's
Driving sideways.
yeah. I don't think they're reporting
No,
the accidents, and I don't think dash cams are very pressing for them.
no.
Yeah.
They just got Boss Mobile.
Boom.
They just got Boss Mobile over there. He's FaceTiming his cousin like, look at this, dude. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dude, whenever a car accident happens, holds up the road, I go, you selfish fucks.
Yeah, that happened to me in Chicago, dude. I thought I had to be somewhere at 2, and there was a 3-lane accident. So it turned like
Oh.
4 lanes into 1.
Fuck.
And we were all trying to merge at like 2 in the afternoon in Chicago.
Oh!
my god.
Oh
Wow. He got kind of lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right.
Mhm.
Oh man.
But I drove past it, and they were all standing out there looking at their car, like shaking their head. Gunned them the bird. Inconsiderate dumb bastard.
Yeah.
Get into a fucking wreck on a 4-lane
Salt in the
highway.
wound, dude. That's-
Lady crying.
Yeah. Bet you were on your phone. As I'm like changing the song. I
Yeah.
bet you're on your fucking phone.
Yeah, no. I like how we have to say unalive. We got people dying, right? People unalive.
And then we're
Right
like,
there.
hey, subscribe. Check this out. Did you like watching that family of 4 get nailed on the
Yep.
crosswalk? Make
That's
sure you
alright.
throw me a like and subscribe.
You see a
Tom.
little bell, click that.
Yeah.
Notifications every time you want to see stuff like
Yep.
that.
Yeah, tell them that. And with that, like and subscribe, guys.
Like,
Yeah.
like, subscribe,
subscribe.
notification bell.
Like,
we post every
subscribe.
week.
And
Call
Yeah.
911 on your family.
Yeah.
The next family event that you get invited to, don't go. Call 911.
yep.
Yeah.
List your uncle's name. Say that he's brought a gun and he's making
Right.
threatening motions.
Right. And then
So do
just say you're like your cousin, or your
Yeah.
nephew, or somebody like that.
Somebody
you
where
don't
it
get the
can't
brunt
be
of the
traced
blame.
back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe probably go somewhere, go to like a gas station and ask to borrow someone's phone to make the call. Stand under a security camera, make the phone call.
Just be like, hey, can I make a quick call on your phone? And then just immediately start going, help,
Yeah.
help me.
I'm at the Franklin Holiday. I need help. Thanks. And then you hand it back to him. Get in your car and
Do you
wheel out of there.
describe what they're wearing? Go, here's some man robbing the place right now. Blue khakis on. Do you handing them back the phone? Go, what you do about it?
Thanks, man. I got to
Appreciate
get out
that.
of here.
Yeah.
Take the plates off your car and wheel out.
Are we doing 2 episodes today?
I don't
No.
know.
No,
No.
just the one.
Yeah,
Gonna go a week without it.
I guess. I am going to be gone. So I
Yeah.
won't be
Oh,
able
when?
to do one. Both next week and the following.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll be in Washington, and then I'll be in quite a few different places.
Who are you
driving around.
performing with?
Nick Mullen and Sean Gardini.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you said it's in Washington, and then where's the other spot?
It's in like Batavia, Illinois, St. Louis,
Oh,
Columbus.
we're in St. Louis.
I think at the Helium.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
tell my brother.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I think it's like a Thursday show
Okay.
down there. But yeah, the last time I was in St. Louis, I had fun. Everybody was like, it's fucking dangerous as hell. So,
Yep.
all right. I
In
won't-
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one thing, dude. Like my brother used to be a paramedic down in St. Louis,
hmm
and people would just come up to him and or like homeless people, because it would be so bad in East St. Louis where they'd be like, I'm literally gonna unalive myself. And
Yeah.
then they'd have to take them somewhere. But also he'd get calls about like at a gas station one time there was a guy in a wheelchair who couldn't like walk or move, and somebody had called 911 because of the state he was in, because they like picked him up to get him into the hospital, or like the gurney. Literally maggots started raining out of his legs,
Nice.
Wow, dude.
dude. Yeah.
I don't understand like the persistent. Like, I think if I like heroin's got to be awesome, dude. It's got to be the best
It's
dream
gotta-
to chase.
Yeah.
you know, because you wake up every day and probably worse than you went to bed.
Yep.
And you're like, I gotta do that again.
Yep.
I gotta throw out. That's like their 10 years working out of a garage story. They're like,
Mhm.
I did heroin. I woke up every day. I did heroin. I chased it hard.
Yeah.
I woke up and I worked for it.
That's their comedy, dude.
Mm-hmm. Really is, yeah. They're heroin.
Yep.
Standing under the Franklin Bridge, they're doing a spot.
Yeah. I'm looking for that dragon
Mm-hmm.
every given day. Every
Oh,
day God
shit.
gives me.
Is this woman gonna get run?
Whoa!
She almost got run over by her own
Oh,
car.
How much time we do? I gotta piss.
Go piss.
50? I'll go piss.
Yeah, get out of here. Look at him, dumbest bastard I know, running out of here. I think we started off pretty hot,
Yeah.
and then I guess I steered the boat.
I think it was just I've not had any caffeine today. I that blue Star Wars milk, I think Dre slipped me something in there because
Oh
I've
yeah,
not
you ain't
been-
leaving today,
No.
dude. You accepted a drink from Trey Charles.
Yep.
Most dangerous man in
Yeah,
comedy, dude.
You ever hear about like the people doing like the fingerprints of acid where they like have like the big like LSD crystal, they lick their thumb, put it on there, and then put it back in their mouth,
Mm-mm.
and they're high for like months at a time.
No,
That's-
never heard of that.
That's something that we should do.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I think because the reason I know about that is because on Soft White Underbelly,
Oh yeah.
great channel, but it was a guy that would go around following like the Grateful Dead,
Mm-hmm.
and he said like it was super fun for a long time for like the first 10 years I did it,
Mm.
and then he did a fingerprint of acid, and then his whole life has been ruined since then
Really?
because he's still high to this day.
Wow.
Yep.
I think what we should do, dude, is dress you down, pretend that we just found you. You're like the last inbred of Minnesota. And then we get him to come here and interview you.
Yep.
And then we just bilk him for tons and tons and tons of money. We buy ATVs with it. We get you no help.
Yeah.
No help at all. And we just rob you of all your money.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though with like what's the family? The
Whitakers, yeah.
Like that family, it's so crazy because some of them are like normal people,
Mhm.
but they same parents as the people that are like super crazy fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, because weren't the parents brother and sister?
Brother and sister, yeah.
They're
And
dead.
generations of brother, sister, brother, sister, brother, sister, brother, sister.
At least they're consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Keeping it in the family.
I also
God.
Arranged marriage is getting crazy.
That,
You-
whoever
you have
whatever
to
the
marry your
universe
sister?
is, it has a sick sense of humor to like generationally give them, oh, once again, boy and a girl.
Yep.
Wow. How
Yeah,
about that?
yeah.
They get
Yeah.
they get to keep going.
Yep.
It never was just boy.
Yeah.
And they would only have 2 kids?
They would have like a bunch of kids.
Oh, okay.
Because I think like the family that they're talking about, I think it's like 6 or 7 siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And
yeah.
literally one of them, like, no, not one of them, like 4 or 5 of them can't speak. And then 2 of them are like literally have like adopted daughters and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because like the ones that are super fucked up, they're like married, but they're like, I don't
Well,
want
yeah.
the genes passing down.
That's like I was watching that Down for Love show.
Yeah.
And they had him. Those shows are so fucked up.
They
Dude.
kinda- yeah,
They
they
had
are.
him meet with a sex therapist,
Yeah.
and they were like, "So, what do you think sex is?" And the one was like hugging and kissing, holding hands, and she was like, "Not quite." And then she tells them on camera for the
Yep.
first time what sex is, and they're like, "Oh, yuck!" And it's like a couple sitting
Yeah.
there
Oh,
together.
Oh, wow.
And that's the thing too, where it's like, I get it might happen, but I feel like a show that its only purpose is being like, are these Down syndrome people gonna have sex? It's just it's a very weird concept.
It's
to, like,
very
throw out there.
overt too.
Yeah.
It's like we're
Mhm.
trying to get him to fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like whereas Love on the Spectrum was kind of like, oh, this is like kind of wholesome.
Right.
It's like
and it's not like sex focused.
No.
Yeah.
Down for Love.
It's about the connection.
They have them talking about sex, getting
Yep.
in hot tubs together.
Yep.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with it.
No.
It is funny
They're
as hell
allowed
to
to do
watch.
that.
Yeah.
You gotta let them ball. Client rights.
Holy
That is
fuck.
client rights.
They
Did you ever
must ball.
see the ad that they did for disability? I had to watch it for one of my trainings, but it was a girl with Down syndrome being like, "We can have sex,"
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I have seen that.
and I was like, "That still doesn't sit
If-
right
Yeah.
with me."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you can,
Yeah.
but any like neurotypical person that sees that, any
Yeah.
neurotypical dude that sees that
Yeah.
and sees her say that and go, "Yeah, that's her fucking right." It's like, all right,
Yeah.
let's pump the brakes. A
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Because I think anybody that is
I was-
like fully it's fucked up if anybody
Yeah.
fully functioning, because that's kind of just not kind of, it's completely kind of taking advantage
Taking advantage
Mm.
of them.
of. Yeah.
But in the commercial, they're spinning it in a way as like, we're just as capable of you.
Yeah.
We should be like, it's like, well, in 40 years from now, is that going to be
Yeah.
like, no,
Well-
this is accepted?
Right. Yeah, that is pretty
Are
weird.
they going to have their like moment in the sun, like the 60s, where it's like the interdating,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Down syndrome neurotypical dating?
Yeah.
People are like, no son of mine will be with a Down syndrome girl. And it's like
Yeah.
a true love story.
Yeah.
What's going on, James? Son brought over Tiffany yesterday.
Yep.
Down syndrome. Yelled at her right to get out of my house. Kick my boy out. Tough
Just-
times.
Girls years from now being like, my dad would kill me if I was with a Down syndrome guy.
Oh boy. Yeah.
You're tightening up on me.
No, I'm not tightening up. I'm just like, that would be, yeah. I don't
Is
like
that what we're steering the ship towards as a society? Like
I
I,
don't
saw
think
that
so.
commercial and I was like, is that what the goal is? Because I got it in theory with everything else. It's like we can drink, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know you guys love beer,
right? Yeah, yeah.
but like
I get it.
then there was parts where it was like the sex thing where I was like, all right, well, okay,
yeah.
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I totally agree that
And and I also think like in that case where it's like you said, client rights, you have to let them ball, but I just think I feel like it's a slippery slope when it comes to that, because then it's like they can legally do it, and they're like, oh, they can legally do it then, you know what I mean? It just
Yeah.
feels like a long way around to be on a chomo, you know what I mean?
it really kind of
Yeah.
it does. It seems
Yeah.
like a movement that's like, all right, well, most of the
Mm.
things,
Right.
most, not all.
Be rallies and parades, a bunch of like normal people going, they need to fuck. They need to fuck anybody that they want to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like being like, I'm not trying to have sex with a person with a disability.
Right.
Period. With a disability or straight down? You're looking at a woman who has
No, I'm saying that's what that guy is saying, holding the sign. I mean, well, there's like disabilities that people consider like ADHD and that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
disability. But
You're
you're
telling
talking,
me that
you're I mean, if you're comparing disabilities like beer to that hard liquor,
I'm talking about like being in a chair.
Yeah.
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 Trey's discriminating against her.
Well, the
You're not scooping her under her arms and twirling her around like the princess she is, you fucking rat.
if well then it's gone mental to physical disabilities, which people with just physical disabilities could do. Dude, episode 1, permanent member immediately booted off.
I say like
You know, I do.
I'm saying like severe cognitive disability. No.
Cerebral palsy. It
What
feels
are you
as if
doing?
you both have
What are you?
We've We're
It-
All you're
If
saying,
something happened
all
to
you're saying
Maria-
is your rank and your serial number. You're
Yeah.
saying no more than that. I
Well-
got you. You're a POW right now, and I'm asking you the
Mhm.
hard questions.
Well, if my lady now she becomes disabled, then I'm riding. But I think if I if when I was in my
You're not hunting for one.
Huh?
You're not hunting for one.
I'm not hunting for one because there's so many fish in the sea.
Yeah,
If you're hunting for one, there's something like
there's something really
you're
wrong.
you're
with it.
fetishizing them.
Yeah.
Yes, you're hunting.
I got this parking ticket. If you guys want to stop for Acme,
The Acme parking lot is getting me pissed off, dude.
because
Give him a call. Tell him you're not going to pay it.
That's what I'm.
Let's do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now. Where's my phone?
I got my phone.
Use your work phone.
That's why I grabbed it. Well, that's why I grabbed it because I was like I do want to call him and tell him I'm not paying unless okay you're pulling up Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go right now, dude.
I thought you were about to pull up.
Let's call them at the same time.
Well, do you have a better speaker? Because one of mine's busted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah. Okay. You can
Go
just
ahead.
call
No,
Alright.
I want you to do the talking.
having a real tough time typing in a number without saying it while I type it.
Enforcement call center. If you've received a notice that has proof of payment or a receipt for parking, please submit it online at impark.com and click on Contact Us for options. To make a secure payment or to view a complete list of your outstanding notices, go to payments.impark.com. If you still wish to hold to speak to a representative, please have your license plate or notice number ready. Please note, profanity or verbal abuse of our representative will not be tolerated.
So be polite and tell them you're not going to pay it.
Yeah.
Come out of the gate very polite and just say you're not paying it.
We're not verbally abusing or using profanity.
Don't use
Not
profanity.
Yeah,
tolerated.
well, I won't. Feels good. It feels like I'm finally standing up for myself.
I pray to God this whole music is not licensed. That's how they get podcasts. Is like we're gonna put licensed music as the whole music.
Really?
It is nice.
No, I don't.
music.
I don't think so.
How long do you think I'm going to be on hold for? I wasn't expecting this part to be in the whole thing.
Yeah.
They want you to hang up, probably.
Oh, 100%.
They do.
They have like the disclaimer of like, you're not going to verbally assault and use
Yeah.
profanity with our representatives.
Uh-huh. Because
Do you think they're local to hear their call center? Probably not.
I would think so.
You think? I have two of them.
yeah, no, everybody's been getting one. I was
I haven't
talking to Tito.
What?
It's my sack.
Are they?
Oh,
No shit, because Tia had them on and then I put them on.
were those the socks that were left in the middle of the floor?
Yeah.
Though, and I kept asking around. I was like, "Whose socks are these?" Though, so you took your socks off, middle of our living room,
Yeah.
went home. You
Mhm.
came in here with socks on,
Went
Mhm.
home without them.
went home without them.
Yeah, he always gets so high he starts making a rad tweak move.
Well,
Yep.
the thing is now it's a crossroads. Either you take them off, you give
Oh,
them
I
back.
can give them back.
No.
You don't want them back, not even.
But I'm
washed?
just saying, look how big this is on your foot.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. I was like, I had Carhartt socks for a while.
Yeah, you had them, so you took them off.
I
Took 'em
thought
off
they
in the
might have been
den.
her dad's. That's why she had them. This is very soothing.
It is soothing. It's a long one too. It hasn't been like looping a lot, and it's good quality. You know, I was calling my state health insurance, and fucking there's looped every like 30 seconds. Put me on hold for 40 minutes. 40 minutes, yeah, dude. I'm just gonna fucking die. I don't. Whatever.
I was freaking die. I don't know.
I was on hold for 40 minutes. I'll just fucking die.
How long have we been on hold for?
3.5 minutes.
Holy shit! Really?
Well, that's how long the call's been. Yeah, I really was not expecting. I don't know why I didn't expect this.
To sit on hold.
Yeah, just to sit on hold a while.
Nice.
This is good hold music. This is probably the best hold music I've ever heard.
Yeah. What do you think if I like threw this microphone at your head and fucking split you like a melon? What then?
I don't. I maybe wouldn't even think anything at all about
No.
it. Maybe not. What are you on your phone for?
I'm just I'm reading Crime Watch Minneapolis.
Yeah, you want to talk about what's on there? What's
It's-
going on?
It's literally they've moved on.
They've
It's
moved
just
on.
different
Yeah.
stuff now.
Yeah. I mean, you were talking about the crime, and I was like, yeah, they blocked off 5 fucking blocks this year. I'm complaining about how long it took me to get to my girlfriend's house. Like,
That's the only reason I found out about
Yeah.
it. Was because I was sitting
It
in
became
traffic
an
and the
inconvenient-
SWAT truck blew by and made traffic worse. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
yeah, no, and they made like they just fucked up so much traffic. People are going the wrong way down one ways because they kept like taping off like 4-way intersections, and it's like this is so far away from the original point.
Yeah.
Look at that. They
I had
got
to drive.
fucking monkeys.
I had to drive
holding onto the-
under like the caution tape.
You did?
Yeah, because they had one like they were ripped down and like on one side, and I was going down it, and they were like telling people to turn around. So I just had to take a right because it was just 2 one-ways.
Damn. Well, what are we at for time?
All right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna hold on to this parking ticket thing for just a little bit longer, but
I guess so. 3 weeks because I'm not paying this shit.
Don't.
no. All right, well, you rocked it out with the hardest trap is alive in the 55014 area code. Have a blessed day.
Fuck Imperial Parking.